Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day or night. Today we are doing a house with no packs. It is just the base game items only. I actually did not realize that when I was building, I was using a whole bunch of variety of packs, and I know that not everybody out there owns every pack to The Sims. So I figure why not do a house that is just base game items only. If you guys wanted to go back and go ahead and redecorate the entire house with the packs that you have, you're more welcome to do so. I just wanted to make a house, that was, nice and elegant and modern, and just for those who don't have every single pack in the game. So like always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Toggle on the notification button so you know when I'm posting, so you don't miss any content that I post. And without further ado, let's get to it.
What you hear screaming at you, but it's like screaming at a wall. My words get lost.
Alrighty, so we go ahead and start with the walls as usual, and I decided to go using a photo to make this house because I decided, it was probably time to challenge my expertise as far as building. So I figure, what perfect time to do so. So I went ahead and looked up a picture on Google to see, type of different modern houses to see which one I wanted to pick and use to, try to build the house from. And I picked this one where I thought would be very cute and also basic, but also kind of, had a little, maybe a little tricky to do so. So that's what I ended up doing. And to be honest with you guys, I was actually quite proud of myself, being able to build a house like so, because, before I even did this video, before I even started recording, I literally had to redo, like twice because I literally could not know what to build. And I'm like, you know what? If I can't build anything off of my top of my head right now, then maybe I should get a little bit of inspiration and, maybe find a photo of a actual home to try to build from, because I know that other creators do so. They try to challenge their building skills. So technically this idea is not entirely mine. This idea I got from a picture. So just want to give a kudos to the picture and, where I got the idea from. So I was inspired to do this house for you guys. So anyways, so all I'm doing here is doing just the basic roofing and construction, because I think it was about maybe like a week ago, I believe now, where I always look at the gallery to see, who has downloaded my builds, and, as far as I like to go ahead and go gallery shopping as well. I like to download builds that you guys also create too. So, and I came upon this comment where somebody had commented that I think it was I want to say it was my occult's crib house. I believe so. I believe it was that house where that they loved it. They loved how it came out, but it just had so many packs. And it did not occur to me. I'm like, well, that's true. Not everybody owns every expansion pack, game pack, stuff pack, etc. So I'm like, I don't want you guys to be left out, the ones who don't own every single pack, or maybe don't even own no packs. They just own maybe a stuff pack or maybe one expansion pack, And I'm like, I don't want you guys to feel left out. So why don't I go ahead and just dedicate a house, a build to all of my fellow simmers who don't have every single pack, or or maybe only have a couple packs. So this one is for you guys. So I did not mean to forget about you guys, but here it is. Here is the house I decided to build for you guys. Now, if you guys are someone who owns every single pack, or has quite a few packs installed, you guys are more than welcome to go ahead and furnish this house the way you want it to be furnished. And it's basically up to grabs for anybody. So anyways, so I am just working on the porch here. I didn't want to go for a big luxurious porch. Actually, I just wanted the porch for decor, and you could definitely put a couple of chairs here for your Sims to enjoy, but for what I was trying to go for, I did not want have this porch be used. I just want to, for it to kind of look nice on the outside, on the exterior. As you can tell on the sides there, I try to make like garage doors, because that's what the home that I was looking from had. They had 2 garage doors. And I know, unfortunately, in The Sims, we don't have cars. We only have bicycles and boats and snowboards, and that's the only thing that we have as far as transportation. So if you got somebody who do own, the university pack or the tropical pack or whatnot, and you want to put a boat there, a bicycle there, to make it a little bit more immersive, you go right ahead. You guys are more than welcome to. So I do want to say though that by the time you guys are done watching this video, watching this build, this house is technically already up in the gallery. I think I remember mentioning this in my last Speedball Sunday, that I actually build the house, post it up in the gallery first before I actually post my videos. So just want to give you guys a little heads up. I know some of you guys have already caught on, because as soon as I posted this house, it wasn't even like a minute later, I got a few downloads and a comment, and also likes. So I know you guys are already catching on to the fact that I'm posting these builds, a day before Speedball Sunday. So just want to, just put it out there for you guys. So and so in the interior, I just, I was very stuck, you guys, because I know that the base game does not offer a lot of items, a lot of things to work with. So I kind of put myself in a little pinch here. I did not mean to open concepts are cool, right? But for me, they're not, because that means I have to have, a creative brain to decorate these open rooms, big open rooms. And I was like, shoot, well, I'm not going to go back. Might as well, practice on open concepts. So hopefully the first floor doesn't look too open, because that's what I was afraid of. I know I only had room for like a living room, and I was kind of hoping that I could fit the dining room in there as well, but I was like, it's not working out the way I wanted to, so I'm just gonna have to make a do what it do. So, and I also kind of caught myself too, and I did not notice this until after I posted the home, that I accidentally added items that were from like the paranormal pack, the snowy escape pack, and I believe the ecosystem pack. And I was like, shoot, because for some reason, when you go to different categories, even though you set the menu to only use base game items, for some reason it refreshes, and I ended up accidentally using plants, and I think it was just mostly plants that I used. So I was able to go back, redo it, and then post up the house back up to the gallery again. So anyway, yeah, so like getting to like the whole decoration part, yes, that was quite challenging for me, because oh my gosh, like EA literally limited themselves when it came to making base items. If you really think about it, I would think that the base game items, there would be more, to the base game items, to the game, we shouldn't have to purchase so many packs to have the items that we want, or the number of items that we want. It should already be in there. So I was like, oh my god, this is definitely going to be hard for me to do. And another thing I noticed too is that a lot of the base game items, like somehow they don't match. I don't know, it's just me. It could be just me, but like lamps and chairs and rugs and plants, like they don't, a lot of the base game, like those items, they don't really match with one another, and it just feels like you're just constantly just being repetitive, and just and I was just like, oh, hopefully, like I wanted to make this house kind of feel like a one of a kind and not just like so damn repetitive, but like it came out the way I wanted to, so I shouldn't complain too much. So here I just decided to make like a little plant area for your Sims, and this is where I made the boo-boo and added those hanging plants by the windows, which are those from the paranormal pack. And this is where I realized, I'm like, shoot, I added stuff I wasn't supposed to. So, but I did not realize the hanging plants and the little the little bonsai tree there on the shelf was not a base game item, so I did not realize that until after I posted the home. But like, yet again, I took it out, redid it, so it's corrected, so you guys don't have to worry about that. This home is just base game. It's no packs whatsoever. So so I went ahead and just put a little desk area there, you know, just try to make it kind of, you know, a little different, not just, you know, oh, we'll just put a desk and a laptop and a chair there and call it good. Now I try to add a few things in there so it wouldn't feel so boring. This is in this area here where behind the couch I tried to put the dining room table at, and it just did not look good, you guys. You know, my last build, it worked perfectly, but this build, it did not work perfectly. It just looked too crunched in and I didn't like that. So that's when I decided to go ahead and just put it in with the kitchen. So I decided to put the master bedroom on the first floor because I knew that I would have a lot of room on the first floor. So I'm like, why not? Why not go ahead and just put a bedroom on the first floor, and I'll make 2 bedrooms up on the second floor. So, which it worked out really well, and it does make this home a lot more bigger. And this home can be meant for a family as well, because I realized that a lot of these houses that are just basic and they just have base game, you know, items, I tend to see a lot of it has only like maybe 1 room or 2 rooms, you know, that are only meant for maybe like a couple. But I tried to set the bar for myself and tried to make this home also family home as well. So if you guys have big families, you know, obviously, don't worry, I got you. I try to make this as family, just a family home. So, so anyway, we get to the kitchen, and this is where it definitely settled in, you guys. This is where I started to get a little fussy, and I'm like, shoot, like, this is definitely not a kitchen that I would want, but I try to make it as, you know, try as fancy as possible. I ended up changing the color though to the countertops because I did not like how the brown looked. It looked, or the beige, I don't know what that color is, but it just looked icky. So I just decided to change it and made it to a gray because, you know, when you are in doubt, just go with gray. Gray is almost like black. It goes with everything almost. So that's what I decided off in the side there. That's where I made a little area for like your coffee, put your basic clutter, you know, your spices, your spatulas, your pans, all that good stuff. I just went with the basic wallpaper and tile. I was kind of hoping that the tile would go along with the furniture, and it did, you know, because the dining room table does have like that wood color to it. So, you know, it did, you know, blend in quite nicely. So this hallway, oh my God. So this hallway is probably the most plainest hallway I have ever built, and it's the most plainest room out of the entire home because literally I only put a rug and I only put a light and I only put curtains on the window. That's it. So that's, you know, what you see is what you get with that room. That's all I have to say about that room. It is so plain. So for this very narrow room, I literally did not know what I was going to put in here because it was just so narrow. And I'm like, well, I can't really, reconstruct it any other way because then I'm going to take too much from the other rooms that I built, and I don't want to do that. So I decided to kind of make it like into a skills room, you know, just put a treadmill, a chest, and a bookshelf there and just call it good. So it did come out nice, and you know, I was like, you know, came out good for it only just being base game. So for this room, I just made it, you know, I put bunk beds, I put desks on the bottom. So for, you know, if your sim families have teenagers that are going to college or high school or whatnot, there you go. They have, you know, room there that can be occupied. Here I ended up making it like a nursery / you know, toddler. Maybe your sim just had a baby and they also have a toddler, and you know, they need to share a room. So there you go. I made that just for you guys, so therefore you guys can be equipped and good. So in this bathroom, obviously I made it a lot bigger than the one downstairs because, you know, this home is going to carry a family and we need some space, y'all. We don't need to be cramped up like grapes. So so there you go. Like, I just want to say I did not film me fixing the front yard and the backyard as well. So I did fix that, and you can see here in the screenshots, it came out very nice. I hope you guys really like this home, especially to those who don't have every pack. Yet again, you know, this home is dedicated to you guys. So I also did a Baldur's Gate series, which that's already posted. Part 2 is already up, so you know, don't forget to go and check that out. Like always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Tug on the notification button so you know when I'm posting, so you don't miss any content that I post. And like I always like to say, the time you took to complain, you could have did it yourself in less. So until the next video, until the next time I see you guys, I will see you guys later. Bye.